Match number 15 here, and everybody starts getting out of this plane pretty like it's a nice plane path. I think for most teams they're going to be happy with this plane path. It's down from left to right, west to east, however you want to look at it, pretty much in the middle of the map. Not many teams land in the Sovnovka area, so I think this is good. I think teams are going to be happy with the way this is planned out for the last game of the evening. Inexorable Gaming, though, will be scratching their heads off today, it must be said. I mean, haven't had the best of days, but we know that they have the firepower to make a comeback. Four Kings is looking really, really strong. Didn't really have a great day on day 2, losing out a couple battles here and there, but have definitely proven that they can come back from that knock and really deal the damage that they needed to do. And we see here on towards Pubg on the eastern side of the map, Ninjas in Bikini and Crushers Esports can be landing inside Pubg at this stage, and No Sleep are by themselves inside Pachinki as Crushers change up their position yet again, and it looks like one of their members have just disconnected. Pubg has disconnected, which is really unfortunate for them. Like I said, every team's had it. I think every single team has had an issue with connection throughout these finals, and it's really sad to see. It just seems that Africa connection at the moment is really not that stable, and EU and the servers for PUBG are not really that stable either. But we'll try and continue on this one as light. Now we'll jump out the building. Use the wall behind him just to make sure cover. Spartacus just having a look. We also got Abdallah, who's going to contest with Azator fairly shortly. This grenade going to come in towards here. That grenade not connecting onto anybody. Needs to be careful. Abdallah doesn't have a helmet, or does have a level 1 helmet at this stage. Molotov now going to be thrown into that building. That's going to stop him from moving any forward for now, but he's going to be safe. Not going to be burning out at this stage. Pubg, let's see if he comes back into this sequence here as Light gets tagged up here by Spartacus. Let's have a quick look at what the circle's done. It's gone to the wall to the north hand side as well. Some of it at the background there. We've got couple shots here over towards Abdallah here. Is now Zero going to try and make his way in towards us. The grenade's going to come in. Oh, hits the top of the door frame there. It's not going to connect onto anybody as Abdallah gets out here. Zero going to take out Abdallah here. And the Ninjas in Bikini is now going to get the 2 knocks on the Crushers Esports. Light gets knocked out there. What can Dosa do against Spartacus here? I think he just spotted him out going into the building. Now you will definitely spot him out over there as well, as he goes now for the revive. Smoke going to come out just to block the pathway of Dosa there in case he peeks. Now the shotgun comes out to play here for Spartacus, and he needs to be on point here. Can hear the footsteps as they got the revive here. Oh, Dosa going to be able to get that one out here, and I think they did get the pick up on towards Light. Light's going to be bleeding out there in the end, and that's not what they would have wanted. Will Crushers Esport as Pubg somewhere in the abyss. Oh no, here he is. Just spotted him out on the side. His team is busy dying, and there's nothing he can do about it. And I feel he might get spotted out here because there's a vehicle sitting over there. Can he do anything about it? Can he surprise Ninjas in Bikinis? We'll have to just wait and see. That's really unfortunate for the Crushers Esports though. Had a really decent night this evening. Had, you know, day 2 not going their way at all. But I mean, for now, they've had a good night. Nuz opted now to go towards the north of Georgia Pool, not the normal spot inside the farm area. So that's paid off for them with a nice little circle like coming out there. Fractus Elite now making an early rotation. Something we haven't seen Fractus Elite do for most of the finals, but it seems that they may have figured out something in the last game that pushes them a little bit further up. Still in the bottom of the leaderboard. They are 13 points behind MLC Devils, who claim 44 points at this stage. And from there, it's pretty close going up the leaderboard there. I mean, should you have a really good 5 games on Sunday, it's all to play for at this stage. The real OGs. Rotations coming in here and there. It looks like Watch Over Gaming a little bit spooked up by the MLC Devils. As Spreeva has a look over towards the Watch Over Gaming crew. Shepard just going to protect his teammate as they make the rotations out. And he'll continue on his way there shortly as well. No, isn't PUBG without a little bit, but Pyrex has made it back in. Oh, but Pyrex has died. And that's Crushers Esports out in 16th position there. It's not what you would have wanted. As it all will continue on their way as Watch Over Gaming just rotates just in front of them. MLC Devils trying to make their way as Prevo looking for a vehicle on the top side. As we see now the Ghosts trying to make their way around here as well. They will be making their way around, but they're in a position here to maybe get a kill or two. Not able to at this stage. Shots will come out towards Team Ghosts. Good shots coming out here from Ben Lagan, but the Ghosts will make it out with no issues at this stage. Phantom and Khalil just behind him, making their rotations in as well. In our team, in a tough spot as well. I think it's just Vanix left alive here for the NR team at this stage. Let's have a look. No, still 3 members. Just haven't spotted them out. Oh, they're in the northern side here with the Ghost members making their rotation. And that's it. Alright, ladies and gents, we got No Sleep rotating next to Soda here. This could be potentially bad for Soda. Yeah, it is indeed. Soda going to be knocked out of his vehicle there as he makes his rotation alongside No Sleep here. And the rest of Watch Over Gaming have to continue on their way and make their rotations in as well. Looks like Shepard may just be healing himself up here as he makes his rotation. Circle about to shift yet again. And to the west we shall go. And we had a couple of circles ending here and face in the, I want to say, season 2. We had a couple of games ending up in this sort of patch area here as well. So interesting to see how this one plays out. Last game of the evening. See 50 FPS, they're taking shots up towards MLC Devils here. Oh, 1 HP and he's still trying to peek this one out. 50 FPS is mental at the moment. He's just really quite on form. We saw it in the kill stats as well. Well, the stats were overall. I mean, damage stats, kill stats, everything. Oh, he gets the shot off. What a shot coming out there from 50 FPS. Is Unknown and Fix going to get taken and knocked out there in the end of the day as they try and get into the circle here. A little bit of a rough one coming out here for Watch Over Gaming. Regroup themselves for Sunday and get themselves in now. Shepard's going to be rotating along the side here. Can he make it out? He can't. Translucent will eliminate Watch Over Gaming out in 15th position. That's Watch Over Gaming done for the day. And I'm sure they're going to be just rethinking coming back. 5 games. They had a better day today, must be said. Better day than what they've seen in recent weeks as well. So that's really good to see. As now Ninjas and Bikinis get decimated here as well from the real OGs. Everyone just seeming to be rotating in towards the real OGs here and doing some big damage here. Zero now needs to find a position inside the circle here. Last member standing here for Ninjas. 4 kills up against the 4 Crushers, and I guess for the Crushers it's good that for them that Watch Up it's gone out early because they were the next team to come up. But for the real OGs, this is exactly what they would have wanted. They're 5 kills up here. They're going to be getting themselves into that top 8 position, extending their lead over White Rabbit Gaming and closing that over Crushers inside this game. looking very, very, very good inside this little position here. Can they continue on their form though? Diggs is going to come and peek his head over here now. And he's just going to pull back straight away. He knows that it's a pretty dicey fight to take for now. 4 Kings versus Inexorable Gaming round 2. We see here for today, Inexorable Gaming do have the positional advantage this time around. Hot Diggity spots out the real OG sitting on the top there. Zero will take out Yusnine in the background, but Savvy will take out Ninjas and Bikinis out in 14th position. Long range shots coming out here. Oh, Disaster will actually get on towards the members of Inexorable Gaming there. TF2 will get the knock on towards Arises. 2 kills, 1 more kill and they will become Centurions this evening, and they make their way over towards that 100 mark over there. Four Kings playing really on the edge here, trying to get away from the members of the Inexorable Gaming members. Now they're going to make their rotation away from them at this stage. Probably a wise move is all circled in towards the center, which is being the plane crash. Silence now on top of the hill here. Just going to be waiting out there. He's got high voltage just below him here. Taking a couple of shots on towards him. Practice Gaming, I think could have had a better night as well. As we see now, Inexorable Gaming are going to push on towards our team here. Snork inside. Yeah, he's going to get the one knock onto there, but it's not going to matter at this stage. As now Twister comes in from behind here on towards Naku. And that could be a devastating thing for Naku should he get spotted out here. Twister's going to try and make his rotation around here and change up the position here, making Inexorable Gaming guess as much as possible. The Fairy Crew has spotted out Naku. He's going to get fallen down. That grenade not going to connect onto any of the Inexorable Gaming members. We know Twister's very good at those nades as well. That grenade also going to not connect onto anybody at this stage. I think they're going to be aware of exactly where Twister is at this stage, but Twister's going to now try and make it straight close here, but he needs to be careful because he's got a lot of people busy taking shots at him at this stage. As now Punisher and Noz now going to try and make their way in towards this now. Twister, can he win this one out against Inexorable Gaming? Get maybe a knock or two as the circle, as the smoke fades away. I think Disaster going to spot him out. Out in 13th position. And circle about to shift. Heading over towards No Sleep and MLC Devils, still being fairly much the center of this. Now 4 Kings has now arrived over towards the Inexorable Gaming crew. There's now a 4-on-3 here. The Molotov going to come out. That grenade might just knock out Bin Laden as well. No, it does not. Just avoiding that one. That grenade's going to do it though. Doesn't do it either. Bin Laden avoiding death here from the nades of Inexorable Gaming. Hunter gets taken out there by Hot Diggity. And this is exactly what they needed from here. Hunter gets flushed out straight away. Bin Laden still down below. Disaster trying to see what he can spot out here. Hot Diggity is on form. We know this man, the reaction of this man is godlike, it would seem sometimes, as he throws out a nade towards the 4 Kings members. Puts it on an even fight, 3-on-3 for now. And it looks like the 4 Kings are just going to hold off on this one for now. They're not really keen on this one, but here comes the Fur Crew up the mountain. What are they going to see on towards Inexorable Gaming here? I think they thought that they had a little bit more space to play with over here. And are they going to try and aggress on towards Inexorable Gaming here? Does Disaster spot this one out from the Fur Crew? NX are looking for the Four Kings members as they make away, but I think Disaster's now spotted out Fur Crew down below. Indeed he has. That's going to turn around. You can see Viking in the map feed, or in the little mini map, make a turn around, and as they're going to go, now the Ghost's going to have a look over towards the Four Kings as well. Four Kings not really positioning themselves into that area very well, as now Nos Gaming look to get their 100th points here, and they almost getting the 100 point. Looks like they are going to grab it in the end, and at the end of the day, Stays all going to just push him off for now, but Mr. Frag is going to be taken out. There's Priva going to be eliminated out in 12th position. Here come the real OGs into the area with Anonymous bearing down on them, and Android will take out Mr. Frag there in the end. That is 100 points up here for Nos Gaming inside the finals. Third team to reach it at this stage. And Phantom very much close, getting quite close here towards Revenge, as now Four Kings have to kind of shift their focus on towards Team Ghost here, who are doing a very good job to kind of stop Four Kings in their tracks. That grenade is going to come down. That's not going to connect onto Revenge, but Phantom is going to allow him to make this shift up towards Revenge here, and Revenge not listening to this one, but Revenge hears it out. Phantom gets knocked out here, and it's now the two members left here for Team Ghosts. Revenge doing a great job there to hear that footsteps in the later stages. Rises out in 11th position. Inexorable Gaming not opting also to maybe make this push on here. They obviously would have seen that kill coming out there from Revenge, and they looked like they're just going to try and make it in towards the circle for now. Practice Elite now on top of Fairy Crew down. Diggs, has he spotted out on the Scotch? That's the question. I think he may have. The grenade's going to come out over from here. The grenade's going to get pulled out. That grenade does 43 damage. That grenade's going to do even better from Translucent. And Furku will get one of their members eliminated there, or knocked out there rather, as now they reposition, and Fractus Elite actually get decimated by Fractus Gaming and Fairy Crew there on the edge of the circle there. So that is them out of the game. Ghosts down to one member has been lagging now, makes his way. Revenge has been flushed out of the lobby here, but the kills keep on coming here for Four Kings. Still another 2 kills here. Inexorable Gaming just biding their time here. They're not keen on making this movement anytime soon. Shots being, oh, Zenden did spot out Alfande there, and the Molotov gonna go out. That's gonna peek onto, oh, it does get on his Ghost, get eliminated out there by TF2 there. And that's been doing a great job there. Oh, just spot right there. Shot's going to come out there. Doesn't deal a lot of damage at that distance though for Svenden. He has to retreat his way back here. But what does Four Kings do? What can they see? They've been spotted out by Inexorable Gaming. This is a big moment here yet again. We're having these big moments where these two big teams doing a lot of work here. Svenden will get another knock on towards No Sleep. Sat the face. Last member standing here for No Sleep. Svenden rushing in towards him. He's not going to can he win out the fight? He does. No Sleep out at 8th position. And Nos up to 7 kills here. And they are trying to brawl their way back into contention with the top 2 members. It's going to be difficult here, as here comes High Voltage on towards Fractus Gaming here. Joru, last member standing alive. Can he win out the fight? He can't. Flame will take him out. High Voltage eliminate Fractus Gaming in 7th position. High Voltage up to 4 kills at this stage. So we hear some more shots coming out here. Kandam, last member standing here for the Four Kings. Not much you can do. Nos Gaming will eliminate them out in 6th. And Nos up to 9 kills, doing a lot of damage inside here. They wanted to make that 100 up this game, that's for sure. And they definitely securing that easily. Fairy Crew, 2 members alive. 5 kills here for Fairy Crew. Done a decent job coming out inside this lobby. Viking just on the edge over here on his belly. Hot Diggity, I think, may have just spotted out one of the members of Fair Crew. Yeah, indeed they have. Shots come out there as Media will take some shots on towards Viking, doing a little bit of damage over towards him. Fair Crew 2 members left here. Enix with 3, Noz with 3, the real OGs with 3, and also High Voltage with 3. So it's looking all pretty even here at the moment as Venden spotted AZ here coming from the behind, and now he's going to be making this rotation. Aggressive push yet again coming out here from Noz Gaming. They're going to be coming up here. AZ gets picked up, but they have not spotted out predicted circles here. He's just going to watch this one come out here. He's going to take on the shots. He misses out the shots though. Shot's going to come down. Here comes Android, and straight away he's going to get eliminated out there as well. Now Noz Gaming need to try and hold this one out here, as now the grenades come popping down over towards them. Charbel trying to do as much as he can to fend off Noz Gaming here, but just behind him here come the High Voltage members. That grenade gets flushed out over towards the end of the area here. Oh, TF2 gets knocked out there by the nade from 50 FPS. 50 FPS is doing a really good job this evening, throughout the tournament really as well. And Charbel has remained unseen here from High Voltage, as Flame sitting down below. He's right on the butt end of, or the front end of the plane rather. 50 FPS with the Molotov here, bleeding out another member of Zenden. Will eventually bleed out there. TF2 gets knocked out. Android, last member standing here for the Noz Gaming members. 10 kills up for them, but it's all looking like it's about to end for them today. Outside 50 FPS. 50 FPS will pick up his 5 kills here in the end of the day. Noz go out in 5th position. High Voltage doing a really good game. 6 kills actually for 50 FPS in the end. Inexorable Gaming have now got into the trenches, or the crash site of the plane here. Charbel though has come out here to see what he can do. Not much that Charbel can do. Flame stays or does get knocked up, but he'll get revived nonetheless. Fair Crew are coming into the crash site as well. Here come Inexorable Gaming as well. Disaster making his way around this. Can High Voltage fend off another team here as the grenades get flushed in by Inexorable Gaming? Disaster just waiting this one out. Look at the patience coming out here from Inexorable Gaming. I don't think they've had the best of days here, so they're not as aggressive as they would have liked to be. Fair Crew though, looking over towards High Voltage, got a very good sight line on towards them. Media taking some good shots on towards them. Can he do it here for Fair Crew? High Voltage is still staying alive throughout all of this. Inexorable Gaming actually push out of this. Yes, the circle is shifted out, but I mean, they pushed out of this. I'm surprised they didn't want to go through High Voltage here. And I think this just shows that Inexorable Gaming are thinking maybe the long game, also maybe not the most confident this evening. Yeah, it's interesting to see, to be honest. Generally we see them trying to, when they got that upper hand, they got that sort of momentum coming up the hill, they know that they've just heard the fights coming out between two teams. Generally we see Inexorable Gaming make that movement out. Starts out 50 FPS, but do you want to take out 50 FPS at this moment? Because 50 FPS is just having such a great game at the moment. On 6 kills. Viking just having a look over towards high voltage here. Quite a quiet ending to the last game of the day. Very interesting to say the least. Looks like Fergo Medea, he's definitely 50 FPS. You just don't go up against him at the moment. He's just a god at the moment. He can't be killed. That's the thing. 50 FPS is just manning his position. He has 7 kills inside this lobby. He is definitely being the man of the hour, that's for sure, for his team. Really reviving his team back from nothing as Disaster will take out Fair Crew in the background there, and now it just leaves a 3-on-3 high voltage versus Inexorable Gaming. And with 50 FPS on your side, you're going to be thinking that you can do this. Can 50 FPS clutch this one out for his team? Can Stazo and Flame support him to make sure that they can get this one out here? Need to try and stop out the flank, but look at the way that Inexorable Gaming is set up here. Definitely have them out. They need to try and eliminate at least one or two of them coming out here. Maybe Viking on the flank position here. If they get Viking out, they will definitely be able to concentrate on towards Hot Diggity and Disaster. 50 FPS now, looking to make this rotation towards the side here. Disaster not picking up yet, nor is Viking. Viking looks like he's going to be running back towards his team. He knows that he needs to be close towards his team here. Here come High Voltage. They are making their movement now. 50 FPS with the MK. It's going to be pretty... Oh, great headshot coming out there from 50 FPS. Not enough though to get the knock on towards Disaster. He needs to be careful of Viking, who's now probably spotted him out here and going to make his movement here. Does get tagged up a little bit here as he makes his movement, makes the movement in towards the smoke for some cover. And Viking going to spot out 50 FPS, gets knocked out now. Now it's the momentum in favor of Inexorable Gaming at this stage. High voltage on the blue is on their backs at this stage. There's not much they can do. Flame, last man of it, looks like he's going to go in to deny the points there. Inexorable Gaming will take out the chicken dinner with 7 kills, and I think that swings them back into the lead of this finals here. It's been chopping and changing between the games this evening. It's been exciting, and Inexorable Gaming will claim their second win of the evening. In second, High Voltage, 50 FPS with 7 kills in total. They'll finish out with a total of 10 kills. And in third position was the Furry Crew, finishing out with a total of 5 kills there. In fourth was the Real OGs, finishing off with a total of 5 kills as well. That's some good points. That'll push them into that top 8 position, that's for sure. And rounding up our top 5, Nos Gaming, finishing off with a total of 10 kills. Massive work coming up from Nos, getting up to their 100th point